What's the Purdie Shuffle?
Purdie Shuffle is quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes, 32nd notes, dotted notes, triplets, half notes, whole notes, everything except 64th note. Hey, Baba Reba, no matter what it is, that's what you heard. And it didn't matter where you put it, whether you put it on the snare or the big cymbal. But if you allowed that to happen with your left hand, and that's all I started doing, I just took the straight part out and just started loping it back.
If you have an artistic sensibility at all, most artists think they suck. You know, and if you're a little bit of an artist in your heart, you probably think that you're never good enough and you're always trying to get better and everybody wants acceptance. You look around and you say, well, you know what? Other people are doing this. Other people get paid for doing what I do. So there's no reason that you shouldn't. It's fine. The first time you sit down, you know, get it out of the way. After you listen to the artist, say, well, great, let me just tell you how I work generally. I'm so many dollars, I'm $30 an hour, and I need to get paid in cash before or at the end of the session. You know, if you really feel bad about the people, you say before the session starts, but that's a little hard. But you say, I need to get paid in cash when the session's done, and go on about your business. Then it's over. And then, you know, you say, is that okay? Does that work for you? To make sure that they're cool with it and they really heard what you said. Only from experience and not from lack of fear have I become more direct. If you're dealing with a label, you talk to the A&R person and then you say, who does your A&R administration? Because a lot of times at big or medium labels, there's one person who just gets the bills and writes the check. The most important person you can be friends with. The best way you can be professional in whatever role you are, whether you're an engineer or producer, and a lot of times if you want to do it in the old school way and come up in a big studio or something, you'll be getting Chinese food for people first. Remember, whatever you do, try to do that thing and don't fuck around and try to be something else. You know, you don't have to kiss people's butts all the time, but be professional. If you're a tea boy, make the tea and be real cool about that and communicate and say, is there anything else I can get for you? If you're sweeping the floors, make sure you sweep the floors real great and go to the engineer after you're done and say, I'm done, what else can I do? You know, if you're an engineer, the issue of sort of getting into the production aspects of the record and stuff, very touchy area. Make sure that you focus on what you're supposed to be doing. I had a couple of degrees in music from the university, and my first records were hip-hop records. And I was dealing with people who came in who were half my age, who in a way didn't know anything in traditional ways, and it was very important that I didn't close down. And a lot of guys got pushed out of the business because they couldn't adapt. And they said, well, that's not the way I make records, or that's not the way people make records. So it's very important to kind of keep focused on your job, listen to your client, listen to your artist.
The records of 20 years ago, or also 15 years ago, they was not electronic. So the drummer was a real drummer. So all the people play, human people play, so the song go up and down.
Music, funky music, music, funky music.
In fact, I had my own idea, my own paranoia. I stay all day long playing one record on this turntable and prove 200 on the other one. Still I find the one I like to put together. And I even write the mixing. So, 0, 0, this one. The other one, 5 minus for the first 3 beats. Then you have to go plus 3, you understand? I write like a musician.
Yeah.
Everybody tell me I am crazy, but I am, I don't know.
Sing song, I sing song. I sing
Song.
Mr. Daniele Baldelli.
Nothing makes me feel so good as to just get behind an instrument. My instrument is keyboards, right? Just get behind it and just, you know. Now that just came out of my head.
Can you talk a little bit about maybe some of your concepts on just how you like to place your parts and how you like to build the tension, maybe to just let it burst and break out open into a break, and how that relates for you?
Most songs have a verses and choruses, right? The standard form. And then what's been disappearing from music is the bridge or the turnaround. You understand? Bridges, creating bridges is a tension builder. It creates tension so that, you know, when you release that tension, the audience goes, oh! You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Did I pass it? No, it is. When? Without a tension builder or a bridge inside of it, that's all you got. The song's gonna go like that on and on and on and on. So what I did was, I went, right? And then, Now, did y'all feel how that section just actually made you listen to it and wait for the tension break? Play I Know You Will for 'em.
I'll find a way that I can surely get to you.
Then you go to the tension.
You can't hide from I'll the mountain top till the ceiling drop and the walls start rocking. I'll search through every sea, through every tree, there'll be no stopping. I'll search the desert sand just to take your hand and make you happy. I'll give you every reason to stay with me.
Release the tension.
I know you will.
So that's what I mean by
My love
say that.
and do the thing that's real.
That's what I'm talking about, tension.